This is the YRF Mic 2 M15 Wireless Microphone Kit. This budget wireless mic looks almost identical to the DJI Mic Mini but costs less than half the price. Just like the DJI Mic Mini, it works with cameras, smartphones, and laptops. It features intelligent noise cancelling, up to 150 meters of stable transmission, and up to 33 hours of battery life. Let's check it out and see how well it performs. Hi everyone, Andrew here, your tech that stutters like he's trying to beatbox. I came across this little Mic Mini clone on Amazon while searching for Osmo Pocket 3 accessories. The YRF Mic 2 comes with two transmitters, a receiver, a USB-C adapter, a lightning adapter, and a nifty little carrying pouch that holds everything together. It also includes a TRS camera cable, a USB-C cable, which I somehow misplaced already, two 4E wind muffs, two extra magnets, and two magnetic necklaces. Now, let's talk about the transmitter. You can attach it to your shirt or jacket using the clip, the magnet, or my favorite, the necklace. It's actually really versatile in how you can wear it. I prefer the necklace because the magnet can feel a bit awkward sometimes. But with the necklace, it's super simple. Just put it on, snap the mic in place, and it sits perfectly in the right spot. The wind muff fits onto the transmitter easily, but unlike the DJI Mic Mini, it doesn't fit inside the charging case while attached. However, the case has a neat little compartment in the lid that holds all the accessories, which is pretty impressive at this price point. Speaking of price, it normally sells for $99.99, but at the time of recording this video, it's at an 8% off discount and an extra $25 savings coupon, bringing the price down to $66.82. I'm currently using the DJI Mic Mini, but let me go ahead and switch it out to the YRF Mic 2. But before I switch over, there's a few things I want to show you guys with the transmitter. So this is the transmitter, and there's only one button. This is the multi, okay, I keep saying that wrong, the multi-function button, and this is how you use to control things on the transmitter. So if you press it once, it turns on AI noise cancellation. Press it again to turn it off. And if you double press it, it turns on reverb. Yes, there's reverb in this microphone. And if you double press it again, reverb is turned off. And then if you press it 3 times, it turns on mute. And then press it 3 times again to unmute it. And that's basically the controls of this YRF microphone. So now let's switch over to this so you guys can hear how it sounds. Now you're listening to the audio coming from the YRF Mic 2. And I want you guys to hear how it sounds indoors before I go outside with it. I think it sounds pretty good, but you let me know what you think about it in the comments. Now let's go outside and test out the range and noise cancellation. All right, so now I'm outside, and at the moment there's no noise reduction turned on. The claim is you can get up to 8 hours of battery life from each transmitter, and the battery case extends that to 33 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and test out the AI noise cancellation to see how that sounds. Now I just said AI, but on the microphone it says AI, even though the claim is not that it's AI. They call it intelligent noise cancellation. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. It's now on, and now you're hearing my voice with the noise cancellation. Now I do have on the wind muff, as you can see, but it's only because it's a little bit windy, not that much windy. Right now there's nothing going on, but from time to time it just get a bit windy out here. And so you guys let me know in the comments what you think of the noise reduction, but there's only one level of it. There's no weak or strong, it's just one level, on or off, that's it. And let me go ahead and switch that off. So now I'm back to the normal mode. Let me make sure. And There is one more mode that this microphone can do, and that is reverb. I don't know why you would want to use reverb, but it has a reverb mode. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on right now, and you do that by double pressing on the power. So now the reverb is on, and this is how the reverb would sound. I'm sure it's kind of echoey a bit, but yeah, it adds a reverb to the microphone. And I don't know why, again, anyone would want to use that. And then you could also use it with noise cancellation. So now I have reverb and noise cancellation turned on at the same time. And again, I just don't know why you would want to use something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to test the distance of this microphone in line of sight, but I'm not going to do the 150 meters. That's kind of bonkers. I don't think any solo content creator will leave their camera that far away, or I don't think, even if you're not a solo content creator, why would you want to leave your camera that far away from you? But I'm gonna go to the end of this yard, from one end to the other, and I'm gonna go to the bench all the way behind me. That's about 20 meters away. So I'm gonna start walking backwards, and then eventually I'm gonna turn around from time to time to see how it works with line of sight, and also with line of sight. So and walk. Hopefully it's inside. It's still, there's still sound. You could still hear me. And then I'm going to turn around right now, right over here, and hopefully if it did disconnect, it reconnected again. Now I'm going to go around. Now I'm about 10 yards away from the camera, and now I'm going to turn back again and keep walking the rest of the way with my back turned, and hopefully there is still a connection, because that would be awesome from a budget microphone at this price point, especially a clone at it. And now I want to turn around. I'm almost at that 20 yards away, and now at that 20 yards away, hopefully there is still a connection. So that begs the question, is this a good DJI Mic Mini clone? And would I actually recommend the YRF Mic 2 M15? Yeah, a mouthful. Before I answer that, let's break it down into the good and the bad. I'll start with the good. Design. It's small, compact, and has a nice, strong outer shell that doesn't feel cheap. I really like the fact that the charging case has a built-in compartment that holds all your accessories. Unlike a lot of other wireless microphones where you have to carry a separate bag. Battery life. YRF claims a total of 33 hours of battery life. I didn't fully test that, but I did forget to put them back in the case after shooting. And 4 hours later, both the transmitter and receiver were still going strong. So I'll give it to the battery life. It's solid. Range. The Mic 2 M15 claims up to 150 meters of stable transmission. Now, I didn't test that full distance because realistically, no content creator is going to be that far away from their camera. Instead, I tested it at 20 meters, and it performed better than expected. Some of my more expensive mics cut out or get static when I turn around, but this one stayed surprisingly stable. Versatility. It works across a variety of devices: smartphones, tablets, action cameras, laptops, PCs, and even older iPhones. It comes with both USB-C and Lightning adapters, which are often extra purchases with more expensive kits. Sound quality. The sound quality is good, clear, low noise, and picks up almost zero room echoes compared to some higher priced mics I've tested. Noise reduction works well and removes background sounds without making your voice too tinny. Though I still don't know why they added reverb to this mic, but surprisingly it works. Now it's time for the bad. Here's where things get annoying. When you take the mic out of the case, it automatically turns on noise reduction every single time. Even if you turn it off, once you put it back into the case, it resets and turns it back on again. That's frustrating. And the receiver doesn't remember your gain settings either. It defaults to 100% gain every time you take it out. I usually keep mine around 25%, but it never saves. It feels like this system has no memory. Everything resets to default when it's back into the charging case. There's no limiter, no safety track, and no mono option. Each transmitter records to its own channel. So if you're only using one mic, depending on if it's one or mic two, it records to either the left or right channel only. I said a lot of good things about the charging case, but the internal tray of the charging case is only held in by a small amount of glue, which means with a bit of force, it can easily be removed from the outer shell, exposing the internals, which is not good. So for my final thoughts, would I recommend the YRF Mic 2 M15? My honest answer is no. It's not a bad clone. It has 4.8 stars on Amazon, but it leaves a lot to be desired. No internal recording, no safety track, no mono option, and consistently having to adjust settings every time you use it just makes it hard to recommend. At around the same price point, you can get the newer CM28. It's not as compact, but it offers way more internal recording, safety track, mono, and stereo modes. Lav mic input and both USB-C and Lightning adapters included. I'll leave a link to both the M15 and CM28 in the description below. That's it for this video. If you like it and found it helpful, please subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you'll know when I drop new content. Until next time, peace out.